Short answer, it was pretty bad. And now for the long answer for those who really want to know my entire thought process behind it. So, the day of this upload marks the 6-month anniversary of the original Sins video. Just before the 6 months were up, I looked back at the like to dislike ratio, and it's still around a 50-50, usually with more dislikes than likes. Now I look at the same thing for my Children of the Night video, about another beautifully done and unanimously loved animation, and it has around the normal like to dislike ratio for a video, with even more views. So what did I do right in this video that I didn't in the Lullaby for a Princess one? After rewatching again, I realized what it was. I didn't rush Children of the Night. That is the biggest problem for that Sins video, is that at points it seems like a rushed out video, and in truth, it kind of was. Back in June, I wanted to send something big and relevant that people would be searching for. When Lullaby for a Princess came out, I knew I found something. The problem was, I was still starting out, this only being my 4th Sins video, and in order to get some Sins attached to this video as quickly as I could, I went the Cinema Sins route and made sarcastic and snarky comments about it. It's funny, because for the remake, I probably only rewatched that animation 2 or 3 times to find all the Sins I used for replacements. Yeah, that was my biggest mistake, is that I am not Cinema Sins. And in my later videos, I've shown that if I'm gonna do these kinds of Sins, to save it for fan works people don't take seriously to begin with. Besides, I do unique edits, I do silly impressions, I even wrote and performed an original song, all things CinemaSins does not do. Now, do I think the viewers were overreacting a little bit when it came to me disrespecting Warp Out for sending an animation that took 2.5 years? Yes and no. The problem was that most of my bad sins were in the very beginning of the video. The better sins were more near the middle in the end, but people have already gotten this first impression of me, in that I make fun of choices that an animator does and have no idea how the world of Equestria works. Well, such minor idiocies leave everlasting hate down in the comments, and the like bar. However, you know why this was originally a sin? Because she's not actually lowering the moon, so it never crossed my mind that that was what the magic was on. Anyway, I made sure to remake the video putting in actual animation errors and nitpicks just like the first sins in the Children of the Night video, because that's the type of nitpicking people understand, but know not to take too seriously. With snarky remarks on the animation, I can understand people not getting the sin, and yeah, it'd probably make them angry to be left out of that joke. Which, honestly, there really was no joke, because they were bad. If I'm gonna make those remarks, I need to at least make them funny, or at least understandable of why they were made. Still, there were those that did overreact, so I'm gonna say this up front right now. I don't care if you leave these kinds of comments. I won't delete them or anything. But saying how you dislike the video because how dare I nitpick an animation that took so long to make, it's not gonna stop me. I understand how much time and effort it takes to make these animations. And it's the reason why I asked the creators first before making my Sins video. If they really are proud of their work and don't want it to be nitpicked because of how much time they put into it, I will respect that and not make the video. But usually people aren't gonna mind because I'm not making a malicious video. However, I will say I'm sorry to Animated James and Jan Animations, because I actually didn't contact them because I was just starting out. So if I ever get word that they don't approve, I'll respect it. Oh, I also didn't contact Shirklop, but they made it an abridged series, so they don't take themselves seriously anyway. So, all I wanted to say is that I messed up, and I wanted to put out a video more worthy of my channel. Don't worry, the original one's not going away. I'm not going to hide from my mistake. I'm just going to bounce back, improve upon it, and keep making more videos. Speaking of which, for those of you who have stuck around this long, I will let you know that there are 2 Sins videos coming out in a few weeks. And if you're wondering what they're on, well, one is a timely video by the date of upload, and the other, well, get searching this video again if you missed the hint.